Coffee company responds to Starbucks, "We will hire Americans, 10,000 veterans." Now, as we know, Trump put forth an executive order which puts a temporary ban on bringing individuals into this country from certain countries. And everyone's calling it a Muslim ban. We're stopping immigration. That's not what's happening. If you actually read the executive order, it's temporary to get vetting in place. But we can see there's a lot of corporations and there's a lot of people out there who are very upset about this, that this country was built on immigrants. Well, nobody's saying that the immigrants can't come into the country. What they're out there saying is that we need a process to look at each individual. And we see that many companies are out there, like Starbucks. CEO Howard Schultz, he wrote a letter saying that he's going to hire about 10,000 refugees over the next 5 years because of what Trump is doing. And again, well, if they're going to do that in this country, what about the actual Americans that need jobs? So a veteran-run coffee company, which is Black Rifle Coffee Company, said, you know something? In response to Starbucks, where they're going to be hiring refugees and people that are coming into this country, we're going to hire veterans, Americans, and we're going to hire 10,000 of them. Now, Black Rifle Coffee Company describes itself as a premium small batch roast to order, veteran-owned and operated, and they're pledging to do this. The CEO, Evan Hafer, he tweeted this out there, and in a blog post he wrote, "We want to shift the conversation away from foreign policy to domestic issues that hit closer to home." He said that we need to keep in mind that the 4 things we care about at BRCC are family, business, veterans, and country. And when we say country, the taxpayers. He said everyone else can take a hike. And he went on to say, "It is time after 3 presidencies that we start protecting ourselves. This is not a Muslim ban. It's a ban on people coming from terrorist-clad countries that happen to be predominantly Muslim. And coincidentally, we have found ourselves immersed into a war." He said, "Make no mistake. We do not advocate the violence against peaceful Muslims. Many of us have fought next to them. It is time we sit back and put more effort into our vetting programs for people who hail from harboring nations. We are going to leave you with this. Black Rifle Coffee has always vowed to hire veterans and patriots." And we can see right now that there are people taking sides right now, because there are Americans and veterans, and especially veterans, who fought for this country, who put their lives on the line. Those individuals should be the first people to be offered jobs, because there are millions and millions of veterans, Americans, who are out of work right now. And instead of bringing in other people from other countries to work here, why don't we put Americans to work? Why don't we give Americans, veterans, jobs first? Now, you can hear more of all of this in the full report, which is on the X22 Report YouTube channel. And those reports are Monday through Friday, one on Sunday, and they're between 6 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to listen to incredible interviews, you can go to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, where you can hear interviews with Cliff High, you can hear interviews with David Morgan, you can hear interviews with Michael Snyder, you can hear interviews with David Stockman, Jim Rickards. So head on over to the X22 Report Spotlight YouTube channel, and you can hear all the interviews there.